Cordetti at Cordetti Motorsports, and in this episode, it's all about our comms devices, how we communicate with each other, and what are our options. So stay tuned and have fun on today's episode.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're enjoying your day today. It's a little bit chilly here today, and I just want to go over what is Final Drive Friday is, my communication device. So yesterday there was a lost dirt biker in Redwater. They went out later in the evening, got lost, couldn't find them. Luckily everything was okay. It took overnight to find them. They found him early in the morning, and all was well. So that led me to say, you know, it would be a good topic, a conversation for this Final Drive Friday would be to talk about some communications device. Far too often we rely on our cell phone to get us out of trouble or to have communication, but it is limited. Now, it's probably great for people who are in the city or people that are not venturing out into the wild. But as soon as you do, there are a lot of factors that would affect cell service, and a lot of areas that I ride into definitely have cell service compromising, definitely compromises the cell phone ability to, you know, call out if you need help or not. So this comes into a lot of choices that the average enthusiast that goes out in the, you know, wild blue yonder, they can have a lot of options. Now the expensive options are definitely sat phones and in-reach devices. Now they're in the hundreds of dollars, even thousands of dollars for those types of devices. But you know, there is something that you can get that is a little bit more inexpensive and a lot better for the average person riding out there. Two-way radios. You know, if you carry one each and you're always going in pairs with a couple guys or out in the, you know, driving, putting a couple of these in your backpack will be great. Also, let people know what you're carrying and what channel you're going to be on. These will have multiple channels. They all go up to channel 19. This one has a weather station and also has an emergency call button. You know, and these are inexpensive, really. You can get these at Canadian Tire for approximately, you know, $50 or less. Of course, if you go on other websites, if you like to go buy stuff online on Amazon, you could probably have a lot of choices, probably at lower price points all the way up to a little bit more expensive, stuff like that. So the benefit is, if I'm lost and I know I'm on channel 11 and other people know I have a device, they can start calling out for me. Now these are limited, you know, depending on the brush, how much, you know, is it a hilly, mountainous terrain? You have like a lot of valleys and all that. That will affect its range. But at the end of the day, it's something where you can help yourself try to get out as much with some communication devices. Always look at trying to get a little bit more. Now, when I go off-roading, I use a Uniden CB radio, and I'm usually on channel 11, but you're usually riding around with a lot of guys. The guys in the back, you can kind of communicate with them, stay to the left, stay to the right. You can warn them on obstacles that, you know, do exist. So those are good with the truck. And of course, with those, you can have other types of communication devices. But when you're out, these are easy to fit in your backpack. A lot of dirt bikers and quadders and side-by-sides, you know, limited space, but having a little bit of communication device will help out. Always carry two, give one to your buddy. They can go out and you have one left. If you are going to go by yourself, it's highly not recommended just due to the logistics. If you get injured, you have a malfunction in the bike, you know, getting help can be very challenging, and some even even if you're in a regular area that you frequently see a lot. So try to let people know where you are, where you're going to stage, when you're going to be back by, and what kind of communications device you have. If you tell them you have a two-way radio and you set it to channel 11, which is my favorite channel on all my stuff, you'll see that in there. You will be able to get a little bit better communications. So you might still get lost, you might still have a problem, but the window will be a lot less. You know, you'll be able to go home and watch your Netflix movie after, hopefully, and not be wandering the outdoors at night. It can get, you know, definitely serious for some riders. And so those were things that you might want to consider. So guys, this is just a short little video on communication device. Consider looking up a CB radio, consider looking up a two-way radio. Again, if price point is important, stick to the smaller stuff and know its abilities and know its limitations and work with that. If money's no object, or you are going to go somewhere where a little bit more depth and depth and traveling is going to be a lot more extensive, definitely these will be very limited. You want to spend that extra money on an inReach or a sat phone. Again, bring the tool that will best do the job for what your needs are. So guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. I'm Jeff Cordetti, the host of Cordetti Motorsports, and you're watching Final Drive Fridays. Next Friday, you're going to see a little bit of how-to on my tires. I'm going to go over what stock tires Toyota puts on their TRD Pro, and I'm also going to look at some of the options when I go to do upgrading. So on Friday, next Friday will be all about tires. So guys, thanks a lot for joining. And again, if you're new here, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell button, notification button, and we will catch you on the next episode of Cordetti Motorsports. Stay loose for now, guys.